Hello everybody and welcome back to Fight a Subscriber the Teams, where I've challenged my subscribers to pit the best of their craft against the best of mine, which you can see here. Unlike regular Fight a Subscriber, however, this time I am asking my subscribers not for just one craft, but for a team of 3 different craft. Kind of a bit of a clue in the name, really. But yes, let's go and meet the team that's hoping to rise to the challenge of the gauntlet today. So let's say hello to our first team of the series, if that makes any sense whatsoever. It's our first team of subscribers who've put together these crafts, so I bid you welcome the Talcum Powderers. Interesting name. We'll talk about that a bit later. But yes, this is the CR19G by Steak. This is the light attack craft of the 3, just armed with the 2 sidewinders, but has a Gowate just underslung there, which will hopefully do a fair amount of damage. We move on to the S1 Wattsman by Ben Aaron. A slightly heavier looking craft, the 2 Gowates there, and yes, a slightly fuller complement of missiles. And lastly, we have the T61 Sparrow by Barden. More conventional looking craft, more conventional loadout, but still with the dual, is it dual Gowates? No, just the 1 Gowate slung under there. Right. So in their first test, they will of course be going up against a team of my Panthers. Traditionally, the whipping boys of my craft, and yeah, this series with my other 2 craft being considerably improved. I don't think that's going to change. As per usual for this series, we will be having battle damage and Heartbleed mode turn on. I will turn Heartbleed mode on once we get going, just so you know the hit points of all the parts aren't degrading as we sit here on the runway. But anyway, yes, let's get this one going. So our first fight starts. My god, the CR19G has got a little bit of turning capability on it. Not releasing the missiles just yet. I'm assuming those sidewinders are set up to launch a bit closer, and indeed they do now. I'm assuming it's just got... No, it's 2 missiles per target. They've only got the 2 missiles, but Steak Kerman has to break off to dodge missiles. Steak Kerman, I thought it would be quite fitting to put Steak's patron Kerbal into his own craft. Yep, his wingmen launching more of their missiles. Steak gets his final one away, and now we'll be hoping to get... Oh, that's one of the Panthers taking a nasty hit already. Which one was that? Josh Kerman. Josh Kerman is out of here, has apparently lost all power. Certainly, can we turn the autopilot back on? Yeah, I think he's generally out of it. Oh my god, one of the other Panthers is gone. We're down to our last Panther. Valentina Kerman, Gowate fire just raining in there, losing parts, just about hanging in there. One of the other Panthers taking even more damage on the way down. This is not looking good for my Panthers. I kind of thought it wouldn't. As I said, yeah, they've not done well in recent seasons of Fight a Subscriber. These are next for the next in the replacement queue. The Talcum Powderers sort of trying to get a bit of a... Trying to come in, finish Valentina off. She's hanging in there bravely, losing more bits of her aircraft. Has lost all of her engines, and now with very minimal control over her craft, I think she will just lawn dart into the ground. No, she won't. No, she won't. The S1 Watson, Iron Kerman, and the S1 Wattsman comes in and yeah, kicks her while she's down. So a good first showing from the Talcum Powderers, but how are they going to do when the competition gets a little bit more serious? So a solid start by the Talcum Powderers up against my Panthers. As I said, I was kind of expecting it really, but now they face some much fiercer competition in the form of my Red Hawks. Let's see what happens here. And so our second round starts. We will follow in Barden's T61 Sparrow for this one. Good luck there, getting away the first of his missiles, an AMRAAM this time. This one is set up for 3 missiles per target. Just got the one away as far as I saw there. Everybody breaking low. Yeah, these craft seem able to dodge missiles just fine, as will the Red Hawks, however. So It'll be very interesting to see what happens once these get up close and personal. All the Red Hawks armed, of course, with 2 Vulcan cannons, whereas the talcum powders with a variety of Galley loadouts. Some gunfire there, nothing else much doing at the moment. Legalac having to pop some more countermeasures. How are his wingmen getting on? Ion Kerman! Ion Kerman! Oh, that's close, that's done some damage. Ion Kerman in Ben Aaron's S1 Wattsman has one of the Red Hawks in his sights, has to break off though. One of his wingmen comes flying in, but one of his wingmen is himself being chased by one of the Red Hawks. There is a lot of gunfire going on here. Ion Kerman comes back around. That looks like, yes, that's one of the Red Hawks on the CR-19G. Steek Kerman having to pull some tight manoeuvres to get out of that one, but that craft is more than up to it. Comes around. That Red Hawk is in a lot of trouble. That again, that's the... oh no, the T-61 Sparrow. I did not see that. The T-61 Sparrow is gone. Legalac Kerman is out of here. The S1 Wattsman laying more damage into one of the Red Hawks. One of the Red Hawks has gone. Ghosty Kerman is in trouble. Ghosty Kerman is in a lot of trouble. Just about manages to pull that one out of the bag. Josh Kerman missing an air intake. It's not looking good for the Red Hawks. The talcum powders, of course, are down one as well, though. And Josh Kerman's Red Hawk disappears from the vessel switcher. Ghosty Kerman... he's hanging on in there, but I don't think it will be much longer. Surely there'll be some missiles coming in. No, it's the gunfire that's coming in for Ghosty Kerman this time. Losing a little bit of control, manages just about to pull up. But those 30mm bullets from that GAU-8 will be coming in very shortly. Loses an engine. Loses a lot more than an engine. Oh, Ghosty Kerman, you really did hang in there for a while, but never mind. Yes, so a stunning victory there by the talcum powderers. Did lose a craft, did lose the T-61 Sparrow, but triumphed overall. Let's see how they get on against their final opponent. So for one final time then, the talcum powderers will take flight, this time up against the latest addition to my lineup, the small, nimble Spiketail. Let's see what they do this time. And our final fight starts. Ion Kerman gets around very quickly, gets his missiles away. The Spiketails will be doing likewise. Valentina Kerman there, breaking low. Again, I'm not expecting any of these craft to have any difficulty dodging missiles, but there's always the one that surprises you. Another AMRAAM coming back this way. Valentina Kerman can't get turned around to get a missile of her own off, but now she will. Now she will try and track her target. No, the talcum powder is doing very well to keep some of these Spiketails on the back foot. Ghosty Kerman avoiding a bit of gunfire there. Comes around. How are we doing in these other craft? Ion Kerman in the S1 Wattsman. Coming in, tries to get guns into... Oh, missiles flying in very close there. Tries to get guns into one of the Spiketails. Doesn't come to anything. Picks out another one of the Spiketails as a target. Lines up the shot. Something was exploding there. Something is doing a lot of exploding there. What? That's the T-61 Sparrow. The T-61 Sparrow is out of there. One of the Spiketails has gone as well. I think that might have been that one there. Yes, it's two apiece. Ghosty Kerman gets away a pair of Sidewinders. The talcum powder craft managing to get away sufficient countermeasures there. Is that the... That's another one of the Spiketails gone. Is another one of the Spiketails gone. Ghosty Kerman has it all to do. Has to pull it back from 2-1 down. Some of the two talcum powder craft distracted, it seems, by the debris of his wingman. Oh, that GAU-8 gunfire coming in very close. Ghosty Kerman loses some wing surface there. I don't think it's looking good for Ghosty. No, loses an engine and a bunch of other parts. Tries to get a quick revenge kill in. So once again, the CR-19G and the S1 Wattsman survive this fight, but once again the T-61 Sparrow, with Legalac Kerman in it, lies on the ground. A win though, 3 wins out of 3. Let's let's go and see what that does to our leaderboard. So that was the Talcum Powderers. I don't know what I was expecting in terms of team names for this. I was kind of hoping that my subscribers wouldn't go too predictable, you know, with things like the Thunder Panthers or the Raging Colossi. And yeah, Ben, Bard, and the Steak, you've not disappointed me there. But anyway, if we bring up the leaderboard, we can see that with 9 kills and 7 survivors over the 3 fights, the Talcum Powderers sit on a very healthy 16 points. Currently in first place then, but it's a very sparsely populated leaderboard at the moment. Who knows what will happen in future episodes. A huge thank you, of course, to Ben Aaron, to Steak, and to Bard Barden for those craft. They put up a hell of a fight. Yeah, I was expecting them to do that well, but yes, 3 very well-made craft there. If you or you and some other people would like to send me in a team for me to fight, then I think I can fit in at least one more team. I'm still waiting to hear back from somebody. I've still got to check a few of the teams to make sure the craft are compliant with the rules, that sort of thing. But I think I can fit in one more team as things stand. But apart from that, yes, that will be all for today. I do hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please consider liking, subscribing, possibly following me on Twitter, get involved with the Discord, and of course, if you do want to support the channel, there are links to the PayPal and Patreon in the description. I will be back soon with some more Fighter Subscriber, but until then, thanks for watching, take care, and I'll see you next time.